Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today we are going to be doing a 12 by 12 layout. We're going to be using the Serenity collection by Close to My Heart. This is the featured collection for December. So the November-December catalog has got this collection in it, and it also has a collection that is more Christmas themed. So I got both of them, but I started using the one I really loved, which was this one. I did take this 4x6 card or 6x4 card, and on either side, one went horizontal, one went vertical. It had these banners. So I did go ahead and fussy cut those out. I am going to be using that plaid type as my background, and right here I'm just using a dinner plate. You like that plate, Jim? Pick those out. I am going to be using this dinner plate to make a circle. I am going to cut along it freehand, so it is not going to actually look like a circle, really. It's going to be kind of jaggedy along the edges. So I will take my scissors and go ahead and rough that up. Now, if you're not a perfect cutter like me, especially when you're doing freehand and you want to disguise all those dips in there, you just go ahead and use your scissors and rough up the edges and no one knows. In this instance, I did rip it in a couple places, so I went ahead and folded it down. The first one was accidental, and I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of cute. So I did two more that I actually intentionally made a little divot into the circle. So we do have three of those going on around there. Some of them I couldn't get them to just roll up just the way I like them, so I had to take a little bit of pattern paper off to get them to roll up just a little bit nicer and a little bit cleaner. I love that paper. You can see it. It looks like it already has splatters on it. You would think that would take away the splatter work at the end of my layout, right? It does not, because I love splatters so much. It does not. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. I will pull out two other 4x6 cards to mount my photos in. Now the photos are a little bit too big, and you can see how I printed them. They are 4 3x4s, but I printed them on a selfie. So they're not truly, like if you measure this, right, how it was, it is not truly a 4x6. It's a little bit less than I think. I am going to end up trimming down both of those photos. And even though they have that white line in the center, I didn't want to cut them apart because, well, I was feeling lazy. So yeah, I do just trim a little off. I'm not going to cut them apart, but I am going to mat them both on one of the 4x6 cards. The original one I pulled out for there, I didn't like it for this. I mean, I like the card, but I didn't like it for matting the photo. So that one on the top left is going to be matted in the sapphire, and the one at the bottom right is going to be matted with the toffee color. Here I was playing around this card. I don't know what it is about this card, but I absolutely love it. You'll probably see it make another reappearance sometime this month. I don't know. I just love that card. I kind of want to cut out that shape and just do something with it. I don't know. I am pulling in other things that are not close to my heart. This right here is what I'm going to use as my title. This is from the Jen Hadfield. Now, when I ordered my hip kit, those alphas, actually they weren't alphas. Well, I mean, obviously they're alphas because they spell a word, but they're word phrases. So I just go ahead and use this stay a while on here. Now, these are photos that Tiffany had posted on Facebook. These are photos of two of my great nephews, and they're snuggling up with the dogs. They're sleeping with the dogs mostly. One of them, Caleb, is actually just watching TV while one of the dogs is sleeping by him. So yeah, I thought that was a really cute title, Stay a While. So this is not something I'm going to be keeping. This is something I'll be sending to Tiffany. She'll either keep it or send it on to her sister. It depends on if she feels greedy or not on that particular day. So we'll see. I am inking everything with the Close to My Heart espresso ink. Now, the espresso ink is not the same as the toffee, obviously, because they have different names, but also the toffee is light, like that background paper you see. And the espresso ink is more of a darker, richer brown. I wanted the darker brown on, you know, to ink with, just to give it a little bit of something extra. I even inked kind of, where I tried to ink down into the little divot pieces that I had ripped off. Now you see when I put the circle on there, I did not center it. I didn't do anything like that. I actually made it hang off the side. So I just go ahead and clip that off. I am going to go ahead and commit to my photos. Now on the first one, I do use my T-square ruler to get it straight. But on the second one, you can see I can follow that pattern that's on the pattern paper behind it to get that one straight. I didn't need to use a ruler. On the first one I did, because you can't see that linear design behind it, right? So, I mean, that's a great thing about those kind of plaid papers or whatever. You can just follow the line and you know you're pretty straight. So I did pull those banners in that I spent the, first part of the video fussy cutting out. I am going to pop just the banner tips up on a little bit of foam tape. This is or foam dots. These are the foam dots from Close to My Heart. I absolutely love them. They come in, well, you can get them a big circle or a small circle, and you can get 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter. I like to get the ones because if I want it higher, I can just double it up. If it's a 2 and you want it thinner, can't really do anything about it. And yes, that does cost a little extra money than buying, a 2 millimeter and a 1 millimeter. I don't care. That's just what I like to do. So yeah, I'm going to do what I like to do. What? I know. So cute, right? So this is called Stay a While. I did pull some florals off of this sticker sheet for Serenity. Man, this sticker sheet is so pretty. There is a paper in this collection, the Serenity collection, that are these flowers. Oh my God. I know, they remind me of my mom so much. I absolutely love these. So that one I put at the left-hand side, that was all popped up on some foam tape. And this one that I put up at the top, I do press down the center of that sticker, but I'm going to put a little foam tape just around the edges, like underneath where the white flower is, and also underneath a little bit of the leaves. I just want to get a little shadowing effect going on right there. I think it looks really cute. So I am going to do more splatters like I basically told you I was going to do up front. So I do it with the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold, but I'm also going to pull out my Sapphire Shimmer Pen from Close to My Heart. I am opening it up just above this right here. I didn't want to get that ink on I wanted to make sure it was primed and ready, but I did not want to get that on my desk. So yeah, I just turned that ink pad over and went ahead and used it right there. I just splattered. Guys, you know what the best part of the slow it down portion is? Let me tell you, it's when my video cuts me off because I'm just going blah, 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 and it stops. I can still continue to talk afterwards. Okay, so now we are gonna slow it down. You can see right here, I did use the stickers from the sticker sheet. Here are the stickers right here. So pretty. Look at all those I have left over. I have so far with this collection, which this is, I think this might be the first one you've seen. Not sure, but I did do 2 8.5 by 11s already as well. So I still have a ton. Look at this big piece right here. Wow. That's going to be like a centerpiece for something. I don't know what for. But yes, I did use these flowers from here. And I know these are little boys sleeping with dogs. But it's so pretty. You don't even have to know. I went ahead and used Photoshop on my phone, which is called Photoshop something. I don't know, whatever the app is that you get on your phone that's Photoshop. I do have Adobe Rush as well on my phone, so that Photoshop came for free. The Adobe Rush I pay for every month, but the Photoshop came for free. Anyways, this looks like it's a sepia, but it's not. The preset for the settings on here were called brown, a brown filter. So yeah, that's what I used for that. I thought it looked really good. The sepia was, a lot lighter, but I thought this looked really good with this toffee of this background paper. I think it looks just super fabulous. Now this paper right here, it already had pre-printed splotches on it. How cool is that? Here is a full sheet of it. What? That didn't stop me from making more splotches, as you can see, because I still took out my shimmer pen. Now I will say, someone did ask me a question and I haven't got back to you yet, and I am so sorry. She was asking me what to do, or have I ever experienced my shimmer pen brush getting clogged up. I haven't experienced this, but there have been some ladies over on the Close to My Heart Consultant Facebook page, so you probably wouldn't have seen it, but there were some ladies talking about that. Well, what happens if you store them upside down? You know, like a lot of markers, you want to store upside down so that the ink, is readily available. You do not want to do that with shimmer pens because there is, shimmer in it. Which is not liquid. They're little fine pieces of, I don't know what, mica maybe? I don't know what the shimmer is actually made of, but you do not want to store it downwards. I store mine up. I don't know if that's appropriate or if maybe I should store it on its side, but as of right now, I store mine up the tip up, and I have not had that problem yet, and I do use them pretty frequently. In fact, now we offer bundles of the Shimmer Pens, and I just ordered bundle number 2. Let me see if I can find it. I haven't shared this with you guys yet, but yes, I ordered this whole bundle of Shimmer Pens. I sure did, because I love them so much, and I have not even gotten into them yet. So you can get them in bundles now. So I've got espresso. What? I know, right? I probably would have used that to splatter with had I known, because that's what I was, it's a darker brown than toffee. That's what I was using to ink the edges in. Totally awesome. I've got the Shimmer Brush in Peacock. Flamingo, it's a new color. In fact, I think Peacock's a new color as well. Avocado, new color as well. For this new annual catalog, those are new colors. Desert Rose, also a new color. Scarlet, also a new color. Paprika. I feel like paprika's been around, but I could be wrong. I might be a liar, pants on fire. Sundance, it's a new color, and grape is a new color, so paprika is probably also a new color. I don't know. I know of these bunches I just read, I know espresso is not new. Paprika sounds like it's been here, but I don't know. Anyways, you can get the bundles of them. There's 2 bundles, so you can get the set that is existing colors that have been around, and then you can get the set that's colors that are new as of this year. Anyways, that's how I store my Shimmer Pens. Not brush down like you do with some of your other markers. Brush up is how I store them. I've heard people say they store them on the brush on the side like this so that they can see the color coding on it. I store them up. Okay. So we had the shimmer brush on there. I used the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Gold, so this is not 100% close to my heart. You guys know I use all the things I sell close to my heart because I absolutely love the products, especially this collection. Oh my God, love this collection. I sell the products, but I use those products, and I also use other products as well, and so can you. So hop over there and get yourself something. Anyways, these right here were 4x6 cards. They were like this one, and this is the one I was talking about that had that shape. I kind of wanted to cut this out. I don't know what, there is something about this card. I know, look at it. Plain, simple, I don't know. It's that bluebell color. It's our color of the year. It looks like to me, it's bluebell. And it, I don't know, it's kind of like scruffy. I don't know, it kind of looks periwinkle to me, but I don't even think periwinkle's a color we have. I don't know what color it is, but it is super fabulous. Let's see, what do we have here? This collection is Bluebell, Espresso, French Vanilla, Sapphire, and Toffee. So yes, that has to be a lighter, that has to be like a 2nd generation Bluebell, I would think. I could be wrong. But anyways, there's something about this shape that just gets me. And then I used these. This is just one side of the sheet of these word stickers I have. These are from, I believe Jen Hadfield, her Avenue collection, something Avenue collection. It came in the hip kit. I decided to go ahead and order the hip kit so I can get new products in without having to actually go shopping, right? It saves me time from looking at what's going on in the scrapbooking new stuff that I need to have. So there you go, that's why. So yeah, this did come with my hip kit, and I like them. I've used quite a few of them. I think they're pretty cool. And this is, like I said, Jen Hadfield, I do believe. So we have these. They were out of the card. We already talked about those. I did put some of the foam dots from Close to My Heart. And like I said, you can get 1mm or you can get 2mm. I personally prefer the 1mm. Here's what they are. You can get the small dots or you can get the larger dots. I go back and forth. I usually buy, like if I buy 2 small dots, I'll probably buy a large dot. I mean, I buy more small dots than I do large dots because I super love popping up the edges of something. If you saw when I put this down, I put ATG tape runner on here back of this banner, but I put a couple dots just right here. So here we have flat and then it comes up. This is kind of bent up a little bit. You can see some shadowing underneath there. I just think that is so cool. And when I took my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Gold, I sprinkled that around. You can see a big blob went right here in the descender of the Y in Stay a While. I also had a big blob right here. So when I got my sapphire pen out, I did kind of put a little bit on the end and just let it soak into that gold, because I thought I would rather have the sapphire big massive splot than a gold big massive splot. And the reason why is because with the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Gold and a lot of other sprays, you will get that ring around them. I've not had that with a shimmer pen. So I'm like, okay, if I just drop this sapphire into that gold, I'm not gonna get that ring, and I didn't. Now I know on camera, because I took pictures of it, you can, it almost looks black, it's so dark, but it's mixed with gold in there. And then the shimmer on the shimmer pen is more of a silver or iridescent or something, whereas the gold is gold. So, I mean, if you don't like to mix metals, this in combination might not be your best bet. Me, I'm fine with it, so yeah. All right, I think that's all we have to talk about on this layout. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I did tell you about how I rough up the edges. I just use the edge of my scissors. I use smaller scissors on this, but just any pair of scissors. And you can't tell that you cut it all wonkily like me. What else we got? I think that's it. There is one thing about this that bothers me, and let me show you what it is. See how this page is? It goes right up to the side. This one, there is a little bit, you see that? To make it 12 by 12, there's a little bit of an extra print on the side. I don't like that. I might actually have to trim this down a little less than 12 by 12. Because that one little line right there is gonna bug the crap out of me. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. I know I have not been answering comments lately, like, you know, within the last 3 months, but this week I did start popping in and answering a couple questions sporadically. I'm not anywhere near where I was. I'm not going to be going in answering questions every day like I used to do, or, you know, even comments, but I'm getting better. We're getting there, guys. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.